Now, we have been seeing many people want Black Americans to come out in the streets and protest and fight for America. We've seen, white people call for Black people. We've seen Latinos call for Black people. When Asians were dealing with things during the pandemic, they were calling for Black people. So when everybody getting problem, they come to us like we supposed to save them or something, right? Anyway, you got this white gentleman that wants Black people. He mentioned Black men in particular. I want you to hear exactly what this man is saying, because I don't know, have he not gotten the email or maybe the memo somewhere? Let's check this out.
Black men, I think we need you. I think America needs you, okay? And I know it's unfair after everything this country's done to you to ask you to save it, but I think you're the only people who can. All this stuff going on with Izzy and Palestine, well, someone's got to stop them. And anybody that says something, anytime you get a white guy or even a Jewish dude speaking out about it, they hit them with the racist label, anti-Semitic, stuff like that. Black guys, you can do it. Dude, white guys, white people, they're not gonna jump on the you're racist train to Black guys. And even if they do, I mean, come on, you can rubber glue that shit, okay? And I'm not saying we need Black guys to come at it like Kanye, but we just need you to speak the fucking truth, okay? That we're allowing this to happen. We're enabling the people that are most known for an extreme act of organized evil happening to them. In World War II, those people are doing that to another group of people. All right? And if anyone in this country could speak out about a great evil that everyone is just allowing, just sitting by and denying, it's you. Okay? You guys are the experts on this. You can speak on this without any guilt, without being silenced. All right? Because in America, you guys have the most powerful voice. Okay? You built this country. Okay? Everyone knows it. All right? And granted, you did it mostly against your will, but you fucking did it. Okay? And then you broke the chains of the oppressors. Okay? And we need you guys to take that expertise and show this country that it's being evil again. Okay? That it's being just as evil as before, but because it's out of sight, out of mind, we pretend that it's not. Okay? And we need you. I really believe that only you could do it. But because America is racist, okay? It is. And if you're the one speaking against it, it's going to be conflicted, okay? But because we need you to weaponize white guilt against these fucking monsters. And I think you could do it. I know it's unfair, okay? This country, it is yours. You built it and they took it from you. But guys, you've got to be our moral compass, or we're not going to have one. We're going to go completely off the rails on some white devil fucking World War II Third Reich type shit if you guys don't start showing out real loud.
What the hell did you just say?
That's how I feel about that. But let me take my time a little bit with you, sir. So you say basically when a person like yourself speaks out about the situation, you're getting hit with being called anti-Semitic. We get hit with that too. So if we're going to be called that name, let us be called that name fighting for Black people. We're not going to fight for other groups. See, sir, I don't know if you didn't get the general email or the general messaging. What happened with us as Black people? Listen, we have collectively decided, and it was a spiritual decision. It wasn't we got in a group together and discussed it It wasn't that we were planning these meetings and say, hey, we're going to coordinate this thing. No. This happened in the spirit, and all black people in the spirit understood that now is time to step back. Now it's time to take our rest. And if we're going to fight something, we're going to fight for black America only when it comes to anything in America. That's what we're fighting for. And if you're not black America, then, hey, God bless you. I hope it works out. We have given you the blueprint on how to protest. We've given you the blueprint how to turn up. You got the videos. You seen it. Go out there and do what you got to do. Fight for whoever you got to fight for. See, this is the deal. Gone are the days where we're going to go and fight for America and be the moral compass of America and we get no benefit. Just like Trump talking about reciprocal tariffs, well, we need reciprocal reparations. We need reciprocal power. Yes, I said power. Because the fact is, you want us to go out there and fight for America and then have no power in America. Fight for America, and yet we still at the bottom. No, why would we do that? That's dumb. We might well just chill what we doing, and then and that's it. No, see, the deal is you're going to have to get your hands dirty, sir. Your reputation going to have to be ruined. You're going to have to be silenced, censored, debanked. You're going to have to lose your job. You're going to have to go to jail. You're going to get beat up by the police. But see, the police not even going to do y'all nothing. Y'all done so many protests, and the police haven't done nothing but watch y'all. They haven't pepper sprayed you. They didn't beat you. Then a few black women that did show up, the first thing they did was arrest them. And black people at the time was like, didn't we say this is a nationwide movement right now? That we are not getting involved with no other groups but our own and suffer the consequences if you go out there. And when people saw it, when black folks went out there and what happened to them, and no black folks were saying nothing about it because you went against what we all doing, you understand? So, no. Then you talking about what's happening in Palestine. Listen, I see the same thing you see. It's not good. But at the end of the day, it was a Palestinian store owner that called the police on George Floyd. For a $20 bill that he didn't even prove that was fake. You understand what I'm saying? He had to call no police on George Floyd. There was no reason for that. You need to be dealing with your community. Let's call it what it is, sir. The money that goes over there is being given by y'all. Black people ain't been saying give money to Israel or any other country, for that matter. So why should we get involved? Maybe if you would have gotten involved in making sure we got reparations in the form of cash payments, maybe we can have a conversation, right? But it's people like you, sir, and your community is the reason why we still economically suffer, and physically, and health, and all of that. Why aren't people like you saying, you know what? Why are we always calling on black people and we haven't done nothing for them? Why aren't we saying nothing about black people losing their jobs? Why we ain't saying nothing about black men and women who's been targeted on jobs and not being employed? Why weren't we saying nothing about it? Why aren't we doing nothing about it? Forget saying it. Why aren't we doing anything about it? Why aren't we doing anything about black people can have a high credit score and still get denied a home or a business loan? Why aren't we doing anything about it? Right? You're not doing anything to make black people feel included in the, American dream, which we know is an American scheme, an American nightmare. We're not gonna come out here fighting for you so you can continue to live in the lap of white supremacy and white privilege. No. You maintain your white privilege on your own. Because the problem is, with us as black Americans, we have maintained the status quo. And the status quo is keeping us at the bottom, fighting for this country and being the moral compass for this country. No. And from Trump on down to the rest of y'all. See, it's two different tactics to try to get us out there. And I want y'all to understand the tactics. There's a tactic where I was going to attack y'all like Trump and them doing to make black people come out. Because they don't have a response for us resting. They don't have a response for us staying quiet. They don't have a response. Then the other response, if you can't do it that way, well, let me flatter you. Let me say, you built this country and it's your country and you're the moral compass. And that's the two ways they do things, right? So if they can't get you with brute force and get you to do something, then they're going to flatter you and going to, hear what we say. Think about it. He said, well, you did build this country, right? They'll take things that we say, and because they know some of our people are still, lost, I will say, and they will take, when a white person say like, oh my God, he agreed. We built the country. Oh my God, Phil, did you hear what the white man said? They know that. So that's why they say things like that. And then here y'all come like, yeah, we on solidarity together. And they're like, oh, good. They finally coming out. Whether we had to do it that way or Trump's way, but we got to get them out there. You know what I'm saying? No. What? So go out there for what? Speak on that for what? So we can be labeled anti-Semitic? So we can lose our jobs, lose our platforms on social media, lose our bank accounts, lose business agreements. Just the way y'all got things tied up in America, doesn't say nothing else. You go out there and do it, sir. You do it. You be the change. You be the spark of the moral compass of America. We have shown you the way. Go get the course that we have already put out there, learn, and then apply. Nobody's going to go out here and be getting the Minister Farrakhan treatment. Because what they did to minister is wrong. Censoring the minister and calling the minister all kind of names. Why should we go out there and do that for America? No. If we're going to fight for any kind of America, it's going to be Black America. That's the America we fighting for. Not the rest of you. No. No, not at all. But, don't ever fall for the flattery that they try to give you, brothers and sisters. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for it. Because that's their tactic. They'll be nice or they'll be mean. But it's all about getting what they want out of you. And you mentioned in black men, why black men are still locked up in prison for nonviolent offenses. I don't think no person should be locked up in no jail for nonviolent offenses. Personally, I think you need to be on house arrest. Now, if you don't follow, the rules of house arrest and you violate, I'd say at least 3 times, then you're going to do the rest of your time, in county. That's how I look at it. I wouldn't say prison, but I'd say county. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love mass incarceration. Y'all love putting black men in prison and black women in prison. Y'all haven't addressed mass incarceration. So y'all can really miss me with all that, oh, black people, you guys are the moral compass. No. We are resting. We're done. We are done. I promise you we're done. Look to somebody else. Go holler at the Latinos. Oh, you can't holler at them. They're not going to come fight for you. Go holler at the Asians. Nope, Asians ain't worrying about now one of you. Asians about their bag. You can't holler at the Arabs. Can't holler at the Indians. You can't holler at nobody. Just coming to us. No, you're on your own, sir. See, this is the issue too. We've been cleaning up your mess ever since we come into contact with you. Ever since we come into contact with you, you have done nothing on your own. You didn't build this country on your own. You didn't cook your own food. You didn't build your own homes and plantations. You didn't innovate on your own. So many thousands of inventions that black Americans have created. You have done nothing on your own. And now black people have kind of left you on your own now. And you don't know what to do with that. Because you don't know, you really can't build a country on your own. You're not capable. You're not. You need every other group of people, especially black people, to do things for you. That's just really what that is. And so the days of us doing things for you is over. It's over. And have you noticed, since we stopped doing things for everybody else, no matter who they are, we're figuring things out a lot faster. Things are starting to get more done politically because we are focusing on ourselves and our community and what we need to do. Have y'all really noticed that? I have. So yeah, bro. I appreciate that. The acknowledgement, but we good. We good. We've been knowing that already. We've been knowing we built America. We've been know that we haven't had power. We've been known that y'all stole our land. How about give us all our land back? You know, like Julius Malema talking about the land, how these white people in South Africa are sitting on the land. Well, you know what? We got a land problem right here in America too. We need land expropriation without compensation in America too, like Julius Malema talks about. Give all our grandmothers and grandfathers land back to black Americans that white people are sitting on today. They did not earn. They didn't earn. They stole so much land from black people in America. Millions upon millions of acres of land that belongs to black people. At minimum, you should pay them market rate for what it is, for what it's worth. At minimum. At minimum. You stole our land, haven't give it back, haven't give us our reparations that you owe. But here you come out here with your hand out, hey, come help us again. No, sir. No, sir. And it's not just, I'm not just pointing that at him, I'm pointing his whole community. No. No. And then when we tell you no, you get mad and call us the N-word. That's usually how that works too. You be nice, can't get what you want. Forget y'all N-word. You know, like, we knew who you were before when you came ask. We know you got anti-black racism in you. It's your culture. That is your degenerate culture. We are fine with that. We get it. Trust me, we get it. So, you're on your own, buddy. Get used to it.